Group of about 100 gathered in the small township of Roxbury to rail against ICE's purchase of that warehouse on Route 46. Both community and town council members shared concerns over an immigration detention facility coming to the town, including the lack of infrastructure there to support it. Raven Santana was at the council meeting and has more.
They don't care about you or us, and they will do whatever the hell they want.
An overflow room was needed for more than 100 residents and advocates who gathered inside Roxbury Town Hall to condemn Immigration and Customs Enforcement's purchase of a vacant warehouse in Roxbury that it plans to convert into an immigration detention center. Residents urged local leaders to do more to block the potential facility.
Throwing up your hands and saying, we've done all we can. But I just want to implore you that that is not true. And there's still actions that you can take that would meaningfully impede ICE.
Roxbury's all-Republican mayor and council members say they do not support ICE turning the nearly 500,000 square foot vacant industrial property on Route 46 into a detention center.
The township remains firmly opposed to the establishment of a detention facility at this location as outlined in Resolution 2026-029. We have consistently voiced our concerns through public statements, official meetings, and direct engagement with our state and federal representatives. And we have backed that statement with action over the past 8 weeks.
Council members have made it clear that while they oppose the ICE facility since the idea first surfaced, they also support federal law enforcement in ICE's operations.
And they're saying that they support DHS and they support ICE. And after everything that's happened, I just can't, it boggles my mind that they're still saying that. And in the same breath, they're talking about protecting the residents as if the two things are diametrically opposed.
But residents demanded answers, accusing the council of not trying hard enough and sending mixed messages about their stance.
In recent days, we have met with Senator Andy Kim to discuss potential federal avenues of support. We have also met with the New Jersey Attorney General's office to explore how the state and the township can work together to legally protect our township's resources.
Still, some residents question whether Township Attorney Anthony Bucco, who also serves as Senate Minority Leader, presents a conflict of interest. It's an accusation Bucco denies.
Senator Bucco being on the record voting against things like others have commented on masking and other things, curbing ICE. Yet he's supposed to be the tip of the spear, the legal counsel the town turns to in terms of blocking this.
Many residents say they left the meeting feeling uncertain about what happens next and raised concerns about the environmental impact the plan could cause as well.
And what's happening in suburbs and other parts of the country. I don't think they've really, it doesn't seem to me like they've educated themselves. They seem to think that Roxbury is here and everything else is over here, and there's no intertwining. And I think that's one of the most disturbing things, that people can compartmentalize that and not really be aware of the suffering that's going on and feeling like they're not responsible for it or they don't need to see it.
The property has 3 warehouses on it, and 2 of them have been functional for quite a while, operating just like any other warehouse. The warehouse in question, the one that's empty, was built several years ago and has sat vacant while certain variances had to be approved. And that is the warehouse that everyone keeps talking about. But they're all on the same parcel of land. And ICE either buys all of them, or they have to subdivide to only buy the one in question. And they didn't subdivide it, which means they own 3 warehouses. What are they going to do with the other warehouses? We don't know. And none of the answers are very good for the people of Roxbury.
Township officials have told ICE and DHS that the warehouse, which was designed to store goods, does not have the infrastructure to house people. Sewer and water are among their concerns.
Wastewater from that many people would have to go somewhere. That's going to go into our rivers that I like to swim in and our families swim in the summertime, and that's awful.
Roxbury officials, including attorney Anthony Bucco, say they are prepared to pursue legal action if necessary. A timeline and specific details about plans for the proposed Roxbury detention facility remain unknown. For NJ Spotlight News, I'm Raven Santana.